Hello everyone, Sahil this side. Today I just wanted to discuss about the PT-365 since we are in the last days of our exam, right? It is on 28th May. We all know that, right? So since only 2 months are remaining, so I thought of discussing about the PT-365 because this is really important. Most of the question, like around I would say 20 to 30 questions, are from the current affair side. So this comes handy. So if you are able to complete this current affairs within 1 week, believe me, you are in good shape to have this to tackle this exam that we call as one of the toughest exam, right? So yeah, it is actually. So let's see. Basically, if you are planning to complete the PT-365 from the Vision IAS, so they do provide those 100 to 120 pages on an average for each and every subject. But those basically pages are kind of contains most of the static part and some of the current affair part. So you need to cross verify like what are the current affair, what are the static parts, so that today I'll be showing that, so just in a couple of minutes. But yeah, this basically that's the reason I've written it. You can do it for sure. So let me just show you. So this is the plan that I follow generally. So basically you need to glance through the index real quick, right? So when I say this one, so you need to basically verify all the common area that are there in the PT-365. When I say common area, so let's say for example if you have the banking chapter, right? There is one banking chapter in the economics, and inside that banking chapter you have like RBI's reforms, right? Related RBI information, and currency related information, and I would say there are like committees that we need to discuss, NPA, NPA related, and lots of stuff, right? So you need to like cross verify like what are the common area that are there in the PT-365 and in your static notes. If are there, then believe me, you need to focus more on that part instead of going through other static areas, because current affair, if it is there, that means it is very important for the exam. Now let's say if you wanted, so you got some common data. So as I said, you need to focus on that part. Update the content. So that is the second, that is the third step. Basically, if you are getting the common area on that part, you need to update the content as well. Now once you are able to verify this one, after that, make sure you are making the 2 pages of short notes from each PT-365, right? So why I have written the 2 pages? If you want, you can use 4 pages, 5 pages, whatever, but I like to have only 2 or 3 pages, because I also need to revise my static part, right? So static is there, and I think 70% of the paper is from static only, but that is not suffice to clear the exam. So that's the reason we need to have some equilibrium on on that part. So that's the reason. So basically whatever you find and helpful for your side, you can use. But yeah, I use only 2 pages for one PT-365 note, and I try to write very, very short-handed. Like I just use heading part and some subheading on that part, and that topic is finished, and then like second topic. So that's how I finished all those in 2 pages, and that's it. You are done basically. That how you will get the confidence to go into the exam. And let me quickly show you the PT-365 that I'm currently following. So this is the ARC, right? ARC reform for the NPAs. And I can show you in my notes, and this is the ARC reform. So reforms undertaken by the RBI. This is the first point I have in the ARC reforms, right? 4R solution, insolvency, bankruptcy codes. All these reforms are from the RBI side only. Now this is you can see, so the Sunshine Committee update. We already know that this is all the static part that we have. Focus on non-performing asset resolution and SARFAESI Act. So this is just an information you can get, the current updated part which is there. you already know that this is ARC reform is used to isolate the risky asset we have already there. So let's say if this is the Sudarshan committee that giving some recommendation, you can just update this that Sudarshan same committee has been giving the updates on that part, and just use this time bar process to solve bankruptcy codes. IBC is for there, and raised minimum capital requirement and changes in the corporate governance norms to constitute the audit committee. That's all I think. Basically, you that's all you need from the ARC loan. So, what do you think? How much time it will take? To glance through the whole current affair page. I mean, you can easily cover 12 to 15, 12 to 15 pages in I would say one day. And from my notes that I'm reading and from the PT-365, if you want it, I can show you the comparison. Just comment down below and I can do the thing, rest of the thing, to show you guys like how basically it is not that much hard to complete all the current affair part. So yeah, that's all for today. Hope you guys like the video. If you like it, comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.